Welcome back. We are back, I promise. We're jumping into the game in just a moment. Sorry about the delay, but we're all good now. We're all good. Jake has crawled out from his dungeon. It still looks incredibly dark in there, mate. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
lights like overhead. It's whatever. It's cool. My room's very lit, so it's all good. But here we go. We're in game. Enough yapping. We're in. Timeless versus Citrus. You've forgotten all of our talking points, but that's fine. Which does mean we can say them again, so we don't sound like
that's the secret. We cause a massive delay in the game because I only have one or two things to say. So you know me, Jack. I really don't have much to say.
No, definitely not. You are the biggest yapper I've ever met, bro.
It's West.
This guy talks.
Oh man, there's no way we're gonna restart. Lock in, guys. Just play it out. Play it out.
It's West. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
You'll be okay.
Chilling.
Strider on the ball, coming in. It's not Zeb. They're going to commit to the ball. And Luke Mino's on Lucio, which should make it a little bit of an opening here for Strider, but doesn't get anything with his first slam.
Yeah, this ball proved quite a tricky character to deal with in OWCS. A lot of people caught off with Strider's ball. It was exceptional, honestly. One of the best ball players I think we have in NA, at least in OWCS level. Point unlocked. Oh, good sleep.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, but he gets that wall slam off, and still, players on timeless are quite low. Citrus should have a lot of free reign on the map. He's pulling the trigger. He's going. He's
still going. Oh my god.
He did kind of own this fight. And Chronic killed Vision, but Jacob overstepped, got naded, shut down. Squid on 1 HP, but he's staying alive. And the clutch
there goes the backline
from timeless.
Goodbye, backline. Even with Strider's cool antics. Hey, he's got a minefield almost, 10%.
I mean, hey, he did own this fight. It's just slight overextension there from Jacob into the Ana to get naded and shut down. And I mean, props to Squid for even having the nade at that point in the team fight, right? Like to even be alive. So Timeless find their way through the first fight, able to get control here. And with the nano boost, potentially a threatening dive on the cards.
Yeah. Nano boost, or stepping this far up as well. They are ready to rock and roll. A classic Ana nade into Nano into team kill. Easy does it.
Oh, you know he wants to nade that.
Oh, he saw that nade from a mile away. Any experienced Ana players knows that one. All good. Now they're backed off and cover. Just a bit of a distraction. I guess best thing for Citrus here is that Strider can survive on his own without any backup.
Oh, bad whip shot from Jacob. It's going to make an opening for Kuffa.
Nade. Oh my nade from Squid. Easiest primal rage from Kuffa. It's just ridiculous. Although taking down a Brig backline is a bit of a joke, to be honest with you. Nope, there's the lamp. All good. And they escape. Squid ends up going down to a pulse bomb across the map, and there's the rally, and Kuffa didn't see that one coming. A nice little bash, whip shot kill onto the Winston. Timeless do still have control of the point, but not for much longer.
Yeah, that was the fight they were looking for, and I mean, yeah, that backline, neutral, proving so hard to kill, getting all the packs from Jacob into the immortality field, and then the rally to turn it. Beat available for Luke Mino, but not so easy to catch the backline, I think, in a fight like this. And not with Doom down.
What? You just get haloed? Like,
he just got like triple clicked by this Bab. I think this Bab just did the dirty on Tracer.
Okay, well, get owned. Time to go again. Mines in the corridor, by the way. This is going to be tough. We'll see.
Big mines.
I'm waiting for it. Look, he's doing the 3D peek. He's doing peeking over the high ground. There it is. Slam. Ooh, cheeky. Baited out the sleep there, so it was a bit more free to go in now. Bob on the point, though, is going to force Tap away. Timeless trying to put pressure down. Stop Tap getting into the back line. Because the Bob from Chronic 2. Sound barrier comes in from Timeless. Still trying to holding on to these mines, but where is the entrance into this fight is the question. Already pretty low, 60 HP, now over 100. Did end up killing Doomed, but unfortunately the rest of his team, a little bit worse for wear as their flip goes over to Timeless.
Yeah, another pick from Chronic, though. That could be enough. Kuffa booped off his jump, not able to make any connection. They are going to nano Kuffa. They're going to go all in on this fight, and with that nade, it might be enough.
Again, neutral going super low, but good execute users getting up into the high ground. No one there to actually take down that lamp. Eventually they separate neutral from Jacob, and they take down the Brig, as now Citrus try and fight for this point. Chronic. Yeah, this guy on the POV. The guy's an absolute freak on the Widowmaker. Ash is not too different.
Kuffa is also owning on this Winston. I mean, he's getting so much pressure on him, but he's able to keep that backline out of the fight for these extended durations that lead to Timeless getting the point flip. But this map's a lot closer than we might have expected coming into the series. Ball, pretty effective also on Busan, as good as Winston can be.
Yeah, No more ultimates available from Citrus, although this rally's coming up. The closest one they've got, Timeless on the other hand. This is going to be a final fight. It's going to be a struggle to get too much online. Oh, good headshot from Chronic from afar. Can't follow it up with any damage though, sadly. Still have been taking down Vision over and over again on this Ash. Here comes the rally. First ult popped in this engagement, but this pop coming up from Chronic in just a moment, and we're covered dead. Good luck, Timeless, getting onto this point now. Absolutely no opportunity. Even the Bob thrown in just for good measure. And that should be Citrus taking round 1.
Yeah, well done by Citrus, right? Like time and time again, it's that Winston chasing your backline to the ends of the earth, but that Brig picked for their durability, picked for their potential to survive those dives, and they're living up to that potential here on the first round on Mecha Base. Now we go to Sanctuary. I mean, this is a map where I think Ball might be the meta hero.
Yeah, you were saying that. Streets were talking. That Ball is meta here in a good team.
If you're really good at Ball, I think this is probably the best Ball map in the entire game.
Doomed. No,
you were the chosen one.
Please. We've already been through a pause, bro.
Okay,
he's just
we got
resetting.
restarted.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Good. That's good. We get the intel from Kuffa.
Good.
Thank you, Kuffa. For the people, we appreciate that. Well, at least we know what's going on. We love to be
All
informed.
good. All right, well, yeah, I'm a bit surprised to see Strider. I thought it was Zeb starting today, but because that's what we were talking about at the very start.
I mean,
so
it makes a ton of sense for Strider to come in on Busan of all maps. This has to be like the best map. Maybe honestly, I'm surprised Timeless would pick that map, because if I were Citrus and I wanted to play Ball, I would be picking Busan. You know, I would have thought maybe we could see a Nepal or something, or it's a little bit harder to make Wrecking Ball work.
Like
Yeah. Some tough Ball maps in there. But they go for Busan confidently, maybe a little too confidently. Mecha Base should have been one of the better maps, I think, to play Winston versus the Ball. It didn't work out there. I would also love to see Timeless play the Brig. In the end, I think you just playing Brig against Wrecking Ball is incredibly good. You can shut him down, you can block his slams, you don't die to him very easily at all. Whereas Lucio, I think, is a little bit more finicky. It's a little bit more of a tough matchup where Tracer and Ball get on top of you. You get slammed on Lucio, you might just be done.
You're dead. Yeah. Even if you get like booped as well, like you're already traveling at light speed anyway, and then it's like doubly slow, and you're just across the map, and you're like, well, I can't do anything.
Was it
I'm just
in OWCS when he got booped? Well, I don't know if he was beating, but he got booped and he like flew across the map into the minefield. It was so crazy.
Oh,
do you remember that?
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
What can you do? What can you do?
What can you do? Against experienced ball players like that as well, they're looking for the Lucio to hit the beat. They're looking for the slams. They're looking for the boops. They're getting the Lucio out of there. They're so good at that. It's a little freakish. Same with the enemy Lucios too, just booping up the Lucio as they're going for the sound barrier. Hopefully Doomed will join in just a quick minute. I know we've had a long break, but we're ready to go hopefully in just a second. He's just restarting. They're not complaining about servers. We're just resetting. That's it.
Prage.
Please. Prage. Doomed. Come on now. I wonder, have we got any of those emotes in chat, I wonder? Got any 7TV admins in the chat? Had some good emotes for us. I've got a few good ones.
Here we go.
You guys.
Here
we go. Doom's back in.
Timeless. So they're gonna
and look at this.
The tempo and Luke on the Brig. I like this
Vision.
Timeless.
Sombra. We know your game.
Sombra's strong right now. I think not only against the Ball, but just the pickoff potential on some of these backliners. You EMP a Baptiste, he is having a bad day.
Yep. Agony's health pack's going to be nice too. Denying them away from the Wrecking Ball. Hello, Ball. Nice little hack, little virus too. A lot of damage followed up. That basically just negates a push completely there. Point unlocked. And here comes the advance from Timeless.
Yeah, and they're just playing for the point here.
Look at this guy.
It does make a bit of space for Chronic. I think Timeless playing this so passively. Yes, you can shoot Strider, but he's getting healed up, and this is what Ball does best. He's stalling that point. Meanwhile, Chronic is just free firing. Vision.
On HP. Oh, gets taken out. Nice little body shot there from Chronic. Spotting Vision out of position. So rather unfortunate. Yeah, it's hard with the Sombra. Like you only get that small window to do damage to the ball, and you are building up to EMP as Squid ends up going down. Vision switching to Widowmaker just for like a spawn peek by the looks of it, but that does signal to me.
I don't think it's crazy to keep it.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good Widow map, and if you wanted to play a slow style where you're just gonna force the point and take these long trade fights, I think Widow's actually exactly the hero that allows you to play a little bit more patiently, forces Citrus to be the team to get aggressive with an honor break behind Widow. You do Booper, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Oh, and they wake up the Ball though without headshotting him. That's a mistake. It's gonna allow him to live.
75 HP? Nope. Maybe not. Vision with a grapple and a quick shot onto Strider. Nice start. Already 50% towards those sights too. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're not wrong. Just the sheer raw firepower coming out from the Widowmaker. And how defensive she normally is against Wrecking Ball is completely offset by Squid and Lucamino, who you were picking up a little bit earlier on, Jake, are just so well adapted at handling such aggressive front lines, aggressive tanks. Even a pulse bomb throw on to try to take him out. All right, back-to-back kills on the Wrecking Ball, and here comes the cleanup. Citrus only getting 52%.
These supports would love to live, but I'm not sure Kuffa's gonna allow that without Vision. Maybe that boot by Jacob's enough to get him back to the spawn. Vision of the Nether, man, he's lighting this up. Definitely, I think, a more comfortable Widow player than on Sombra. It definitely demands to be said. And if your Widow is just owning on Sanctuary, as good as Ball is, Widow might be better on this map. You know, she is going to get her chances as much as Ball can get on her. You know Ana Brig also know that. You know the Ana Brig are also going to be aware, keeping Vision alive anytime the ball does go on him. So tough spot for Strider to be in. He has to make this kill happen, but trying to get through Ana Brig, not so easy.
Yeah, not so much. Wow, Jacob going super low there. Pops the rally, same with the Lucamino. Doom dead to Strider somehow. I'm assuming that must have been a Brig Bash or something along those lines. Kuffa also using the Primal Rage. Oh, what a boop. Oh, what a double boop. Yeah, get owned. Yeah, just what Brig deserves. Straight over the top and into the drink.
Ah, that kill by
Vision
Vision.
taking down tap 2. Another big kill. Time is in full control here. Actually, a desperation bomb from Chronic to get themselves on the point.
Yeah, and Kuffa's easily going to be able to stall this one out on the backside of point, playing a very safe angle. Playing with fire, though, is doomed.
Oh, no, he's chilling. That's exactly what he's doing, and yeah, that whole time. Oh, what a shot. Sights activated. We got the Wrecking Ball, but oh, Vision. Okay. This is looking a little bit dangerous for Citrus here.
Yeah, more than a little. I mean, Vision just keeps killing
Dude's in the spawn.
everything.
Come on, man.
I mean, this is a very, very scary Widow map. Chronic gonna take the mirror on Widow, and as well the Lucio Kiri swap comes out for Citrus, so they want to really up the tempo, make space for Widow, but the downside is there's not much protection for Chronic. If he gets caught alone, he is gonna die very, very quickly.
I got my wish. I got Widowmaker plan. I didn't think I'd see it on a Sanctuary. Nice kill onto Vision. Main target down as Chronic tries to line up another shot, but there you go. Nothing to defend Chronic there. Absolutely zero. As the Nano Boost Winston jumps to the back line with the help of Doom. They're able to eliminate 2, maybe even 3 there as Tat almost ends up falling over to the right clicks. Point in contestation right now is Citrus. Do end up getting another touch, but timers are at 99% now. Just have to deal with this Wrecking Ball as pesky as ever. A Squid with a quick left hook takes care of that, and they tie up Busan.
And I'm a little worried because we're going, well, maybe I shouldn't be worried. Maybe we should be happy because we're going to another very, very good Widow point. That downtown, you know, playing Widow on the high ground is super, super oppressive, can be really hard to get to. But then again, with Strider's ball, you know, you're not gonna have any trouble reaching that Widow. Question is, can you actually shut him down with how effective Lucamino and Squid have been? And they're gonna do the Sim TP strat. Really curious to see Timeless, and same for Citrus. Do they TP right out of the spawn, or do they play as some teams have, which TPing like their Ana and Brig to that central high ground to play from there for the rest of the fight? I really like that strat. We've seen some of the top teams in NA. Curious to see if these teams have also watched that tape and have the same idea, or if they will just do the conventional TP out of spawn. Nope, yep, high ground TP
Looks like
for Timeless.
Yes,
This is powerful. Like Ana and Brig up here is illegal.
Yeah. Oh, nice sleep. Oh, Vision 2 tapped by Chronic there by the looks of it. Rather unlucky. Going to be able to get back up there with Coach Gun though, so you're not too mad about it.
Dynamite
damage and the slam. Oh, can the Ana survive? Yes, Brig's there. Brig exists. Ana
trying
lives.
so hard to get them off.
Look at him
They
go!
know.
Oh, they finally got the Ana.
He's
All
so
right.
low. That's gonna make space for Timeless to get in here.
Should do, but they're gonna cap the point, I think, before that even happens. Yeah, look at that. Easy cap for Strider. Now joins the team fight. Got to save the Ash at least. Yeah, everybody's super low right now. My word.
I won't let you fall.
Now they coming in. This nade is crucial. Squid has to find something here. Sleep is missed, but doesn't want to nade defensively. Like really looking for that backline. But done on a trap. Wow.
Easy game. Strider coming in, peeking his head in, wondering what happened to the Tracer. Should be a fairly easy kill on this Ashe as well. Chronic is so low on this high ground, doesn't receive a pack. How long is he really going to last? Not too long, especially with that bubble in the way. Kaffa kind of booped in place there as Strider rolls through his team, but I mean, Kaffa is just chilling, man. This guy has just got so much room to work with, even forcing the rally too. Does end up getting stunned here by the Brig, and with these mines on point, Kaffa's gonna have a tough time actually dealing with these supports who can kind of hide behind this Brig shield and hide behind these mines as well. Citrus still in firm control, 50%. Neutral does end up going down, so Kaffa still with a lot of work yet to do. Tap hits the recall as well, and yeah, Citrus not going down without some additional stall potential. There it is, finally, 59%. Took them a long time. They save ultimates, Jake, but on control, I mean, we've seen what can happen if you have a lot of ults. You can end up just getting wiped by an Ashe.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that threat, but now it's Citrus firmly on the back foot with no position and no aggressive nades, right? The Baptiste, very powerful defensively, great at keeping people alive, but when it comes to pushing forward and breaking these defensive setups, a little bit more difficult for Baptiste. There's not these super powerful skills that they kind of find picks on their own. A lot of pressure, I would say, on tap.
Oh, what a steal.
Forces that lamp out early. You know, it's decent value for Doom. Cycle the recall. No drones for when potentially a nade could come in from Squid.
Yeah, Tab's got a pulse bomb as well. Knowing Kaffa doesn't have that primal rage, might be a key target, but ideally wants to get it on Squid or Lucamino, of course. Both supports ultimates available from Times as well. Looks like he's trying to line for something up here. Forces the recall early there onto Doom. Now Kaffa in the backline just getting absolutely melted. But there's the nade kill you were talking about, but it was actually on Tap of all people. Only one ult used in that fight two, sorry, with Doom pulse bomb.
And Citrus are just really struggling to break this choke setup so far. I mean, you are kind of hoping for a miracle kill from Chronic. Now he's gonna take this wider, maybe left side angle, but it's just so hard. You can't break this monkey. I mean, he's just getting full pocket from Ana on the low ground. Strider's just standing there shooting him. It's not enough. Like, you can't get this monkey off the high ground. And if you don't deal with him, he's gonna be hitting your supports every single fight. Look at Kaffa, he's immovable.
Okay, he gets the call out there. Good nade too. Oh, instantly pulls the primal rage. Not even a lamb could save you there. There's the miracle kill you wanted, Jay, but Kaffa's already taken down two. Both supports now dead. OT approaching. Just clinical from Kaffa. I want to reiterate the point you said before as well. Probably one of the best main tanks in NA right now. Aussie boys representing. Rally on the point. Lucamino popping it, and a desperation Lucio, and a desperation Lamb too to try and keep Jacob alive. I don't think this is going to be a round that's going to go in the way of Citrus, to be honest with you, especially with Strider dead. Vision just jumping back on the Sombra, adding insult to injury. Strider, you're going to come in on the ball, expect a whole lot of hurt. Time is going to take this one as soon as they kill Tapped. Good start in the series for them. A 2-1 on Busan.
Yeah, you know, I feel Squid with the Brig by his side, he's able to be so much more aggressive with this Ana, like walking in, finding nades, and I mean, you can feel how oppressive it is. They can't even break the setup. Like, you know the Winston's on high ground, you know he wants to dive you with a nade, and you can't do anything about it. It's painful to watch, but that's the power of a team like Timeless, right? They've got these setups drilled, dialed, and they know, okay, you can come up here and like trade with me forever, and I will just simply run the clock out on you. I know my team has better position. I know we're gonna win from here.
Yeah, look good. I mean, that kill from Chronic just didn't end up coming through. That's what you really needed. Double heady on the enemy Ashe, just a ball being thrown in to cause some disruption.
This was nasty. I'm about to steal this. Where does he grapple? Okay, it's at like the bottom of the stairs. I'm gonna make a mental note. I'm on my tank arc, Jax. I'm gonna start incorporating a little bit of Wrecking Ball. Strider has inspired me.
As soon as tank goes super OP, Jake swaps role. Interesting, interesting. Who's really surprised by that? Absolutely nobody.
I have no loyalty to DPS. You know, I go where
You've only got loyalty to things that are OP. I understand. There's a beautiful double boot by Kaffa as well. Yeah.
Like, you want to come back to the land? No.
Absolutely not.
I didn't even see this one, man. Like, I have the X-ray wall hacked, and I don't even see that one.
It's one of those shots where, like, oh, what a shot too on Jacob, man. I'm telling you, more Widowmaker play, please. The Blizzard World's up next.
Man, that nade is so nasty there as well. Squid. Finally, yeah, that was next. This is like a Widow series, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Widow, we might get it. I mean, Blizzard World, another one of the best Widow maps in the game.
It's perfect.
Definitely the best on hybrid, I'd say.
What a series to end the day. I'm curious if the audience also feel the same way. I love watching Widow play. It's frustrating to play against because it's like, yeah, Widow jump, she one-shot me, she one-shot my team or whatever. But like seeing top-level Widow play is just so sick. Like the aim is ridiculous. And against players that also have insane aim and ridiculous movement as well, like seeing shots on Traces, on Lucio's, and yeah, it's just wonderful to watch. Hopefully we do see a little bit more of that on Blizzard World. Yeah, Hybrid up next, then Push, then Flashpoint, then Escort. I do believe it was Circuit as our last map, so if we do go to a map 5, we'll definitely see some Widow there. But hopefully we'll get into this game in a couple of moments. I mean, Jake, Timers came in to this series 10-1 from the group stage. Dropping a few maps, but they look so good. Same scoreline as TSM with a +22 differential there too. Yeah. Citrus Nightmare not too far behind them, 9-2, lost only an extra game, +19. So yeah, looking pretty strong, but Timeless, like you mentioned, and I have to agree, it feels like they're just going to win this stage here, this playoffs.
Yeah, maybe so TSM can put up a fight. You know, they're the other team, I think, who has that name value and resources behind them to really make a deep run as well. I'm sure they're likely to meet in the upper bracket. We'll have to see how the rest of the matches play out. Citrus on the other side, you know, I think they're a team that's accustomed to playing from the lower bracket, accustomed to playing with their team, with their backs against the wall, really. And so I don't think they're going to be fazed by that map 1 anyway. I mean, and if anything, getting Mecha Base and making a little bit of competitive fights there in some of those rounds is not bad for them. Not a bad start at all. And as they go to Blizzard World, a map of their choice, see if they can continue to leverage that ball, which, you know, as much as I say, you know, in theory, the breaks shut it down, the perfect play, it can work. If Chronic can keep finding these kills, if Tap comes in as that X factor, and, you know, Neutral and Jacob can just stay evasive and survive these endless dives that keep coming in from Kuffa, then maybe there's a way, and maybe Blizzard World could be potentially a slightly harder map for Winston, for Kuffa to really shine on.
Well, guess what? FACEIT League Season 3 sign-ups close pretty soon, so make sure you go ahead and register. FACEIT or FCE.gg, the link's down there, you can read it yourself. FCE.gg/S3 is the shortened URL there to sign up. Make sure you get in, and yeah, maybe we'll be featured on the broadcast, getting slammed by Strider or just dominated by Chronic on the Widowmaker. I mean, hey, it could be fun though. Could be a good time. And there's those different leagues. I think that's really important to point out, actually.
Yeah, you don't have to play with the people you
don't have to play with these people.
If you are a casual enjoyer of video games,
you're
you can
chilling
play with your friends, play in one of the lower level divisions where there's still competition, it's still fierce, but of course there's divisions, you know.
Exactly. You don't have to play in the Master League where you might get dominated by some champion level players, but yeah, you know, play in the leagues just below and yeah, have some good competition. And it's always fun playing in a team as well. A team environment is infinitely better than solo queue, I promise. And yeah, it's always good to get some face points as well for some in-game goodies. Blizzard World's the next map. I'm assuming we're just gonna get into that in just a moment after this small little delay here.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what hit scan both teams go with. I mean, for me, this is a hit scan map. This is where, you know, whether it's the Ashe or the Widow, it's the characters that just shine in these long range engagements. All 3 points have a lot of these long open sight lines where you just will get your chances on hit scan. And like you said, Jack, at this level, man, Vision had an amazing map there on Widow. I feel like he's going to pick it again and maybe do big things. Same for Ashe as well. I think can do just as much impact. Although against the ball, in a way, I kind of like the Widow. And I wouldn't recommend that in solo queue. I wouldn't recommend playing Widow into Wrecking Ball in solo queue. But when you've got really strong support players by your side, Lucamino and Squid on this on a break, like, you can get away with a lot on Widow against ball because yes, he's going to slam you. Yes, he's going to boop you around, but he's not going to shield you and block your shots. Like, you might, if you have that aim to still hit the shot while you're being booped or to still, like hit the shot while you're slammed in the air. I mean, it's so impactful. And when you do sleep the ball, having that headshot burst to potentially nuke him down is so valuable.
Headshot nade, little bash as well. Yeah, can blow at the ball depending on how healthy they are going into the engagement. And no Vision Widow on defense. Ashe makes a lot of sense though here. Widow definitely a lot tougher on the defense on first, not as much like ground.
I think like second and third, I'd be more confident in the Widow in general.
Yeah, 100%.
But with what Citrus is playing, by the way, Zomba coming in alongside Tap, so they're going to go with the double flex DPS, the Lucio, Kiri, really bringing a lot of heat and aggression. Zomba, a very, very strong tracer. I actually kind of like this idea from Citrus to up the tempo. However, Lucio, Kiri versus On a Brig, I mean, there's an opportunity for Timeless to just be stalwart defenders of these high grounds and just not to relinquish them ever. And if Tap and Zomba can't come in and find those opening kills, this could be a difficult first point to cap. Really, eyes on Luke, Mino, and Squid for how they survive these ties.
No tracer duel. Mega pack stolen by Zomba. We'll call that a win. Squid might be under a little bit of pressure here. Yeah, tickled in the back, and look at how far back Timers are playing right now, just foregoing so much space in the front line. That ball is just so frustrating to deal with. Getting off this high ground is going to be so hard, making Vision's life a lot harder too. Nice little slam, perfect setup as well. Zomba scooping him up, put him on an ice cream cone and have him on a nice summer's day. That was disgusting. Zomba and the rest of Citrus just going to cap that first point as quick as you like.
That was sick from Zomba, like nasty tracking through the whole dive. I mean, if he makes any like slip up there, they only have one chance to burst that on it. But once she hits the ground, starts getting healed up by Brig, like you're never gonna finish that kill. It has to happen in that first second while she's slammed, while she's air controlled, and they find the connection there. So if Zomba can keep playing like this, man, we might have a very serious competitive series on our hands. Maybe more so than we might have expected, considering the history of these teams.
See what Vision can do on this Ashe now. I don't really have an opportunity, although it's got a fair amount of ult charge, but I fear the dive. If there's one thing I fear, is this. Oh my word, what was happening there? Oh, Strider. Oh, nice
next level ball tech. He's like shortening the grapple while he spins.
Dude, I'm telling you, Wrecking Ball players just built different. I don't know what it is. Every single one of them, just the main Wrecking Ball one tricks, they're just, I don't know. I can't understand their brains. I don't think anybody else can understand either. All right, taps down. Nano boost onto Vision. Perfect target if you ask me. Oh, nice shot to Jacob. All right, that'll do. Best point here for the Ashe for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Nanos on hit scan when it comes to a counter dive, right? Like you take the main target of the enemy's aggression, like we're gonna go kill this guy, and now he's double HP, double damage, like super, super scary, becomes a huge threat, and it just like turns the fight on its head. That was the guy we thought we were gonna kill, and now he's killing us. And especially Nano Winston against Lucio Kiri, like, does he really need the Nano? Maybe he can get away without it, especially with Primal online for Kuffa. So great use of resources by Timeless as they stifle that first push in.
Rush on the high ground, going to be tougher to deal with there for Timeless, but Kuffa says he doesn't really mind too much. Little boop on there to Jacob, who's trying to run away, eventually cleaned up by Dude. And Tap is not one for this world either, although saying that, Dude's into the Tracer to try and keep this fight going. Neutral ends up going down though with the hands of Kuffa once again, just an absolute menace on the Winston. Dude cannot be caged. Tap trying to get out, oh, he's on the Echo. Ooh, cheeky from Doom. Doesn't end up connecting though.
Yeah, maybe trying to do a little too much, but you know, a lot of confidence definitely in the Tracer duels right now. Both Tracers really want to assert themselves, and a lot of threats on both sides, right? There's the Ana skills you got to worry about. There's also that Kiri one headshot can really spell disaster when you think you're in a 1v1.
Oh, Tap's caught. Yeah, Tap dead. Sandbag comes in, only hits 3. Oh, dearie me. I think it's an anti-nade too. Doom's going to come in here and scoop these kills up. Neutral using that Suzu. That's a go button here normally for Doomed. The Squid ends up going down again to another slam. Strider taking care of the backline with ease by the looks of it. 3 minutes to go now. Time is trying to defend this point. With the backline dead, they're going to have to force a retreat.
Yeah, Timeless gonna have to regroup here, but the end of the point really, I think, is a stronghold for them. They do pulse bomb Kuffa and shut him down, but Bob is online for Vision, so touching shouldn't be much of a problem here, even in the face of Strider's minefield. Strider, see if he wants to go for that minefield on point, or if he's gonna go straight to the backline.
Yo, with a slam as well. There's the chance to kill Squid. Instantly applies that nano boost to Vision just in case. Bob's on the point. Oh, but they don't get it. They don't get the touch. Timeless looking like they were going to win that fight, but they don't touch the point in time as Citrus. They lock it down. 3 minutes to go now, as now the cleanup can commence.
That's tough Vision. I think he really wanted to get the Bob to the point, but was booped at such an angle where it, you know, was connected to the wall, and I think you're actually right. That probably would have been a defensive fight win. Luke has to pop the rally just to stabilize the position, but Citrus looked pretty happy to disengage off that, and that's the value of this hyper-mobile comp. Like, you pop an ult, I don't want to fight, okay, I'm gone, and pretty much everyone on my team is happy to do the same.
Awesome from Doomed. Forced away. 275 HP, that's a little bit of overhealth there. It's going to get burnt away pretty quickly though, those Echo Sticky Bombs landing. Oh, Well, where did Zomba come from? Not sure Doom realized either. All right, well, Jacob in the front line now. That pulse bomb did end up landing, connecting with Tap there. Only the damage, not the stick, but does stop that duplication getting any more damage in. But Zomba's just cleaning up now. So what, 3-4 kills for the Tracer in that fight? And Citrus are gonna break that choke point hold.
Zomba's one of those names I think about in NA. It's like, man, this guy actually could be on a top team when it comes to the Tracer level. Like, he is like a consistent top 5, top 1 ranked player, like consistently hitting top 10 on the leaderboard. On Tracer, he's a monster on this character. So if you're gonna play a Wrecking Ball strategy and go all in on this dive, this is a pretty terrifying DPS line in Tap and Zomba to have to worry about.
Good flail there. Whip shot punching the ball away. Mine's not getting their full effectiveness now, but there's the Nano once again on Vision. Here's their game plan, Jake, and you said a moment ago, like, don't mind it whatsoever, and if you can hit shots like Vision's hitting too, it's hard for Citrus to really deal with him. There's another kill onto Zomba, finally shut down with 2 minutes to go. Stride's gonna look for a reset, or just a swift death. Looks like a quick reset for the Wrecking Ball.
Squid gonna hit the res. Oh yeah, the value mercy swap.
The spawn mercy swap just for the res. Okay, buddy.
Just styling on him, just for no particular reason other than to assert dominance on the match.
Okay, well, a little bit of spawn optimization, I suppose. Rally, Pulse Bomb, Vision with the high noon versus Pulse, and maybe the rush here for this next fight.
Yeah, Zomba's burning down Kuffa, forces him off that angle. Oh, overextended though, and Doomed quick to get the punish. Any mistake out of Zomba, I mean, Doomed also a serious threat on the Tracer. We're being treated, I think, to a real masterclass, and man, look at Timeless.
Oh, you see Doom wants it. Oh, couldn't quite go for it. Hasn't got a blink though. There it is. Eventually gets away.
These Tracers are both pushing the character to the absolute limit of what's possible, and that does result in deaths, but it also gets kills.
Easy kill on Division there, nice little stick, no roll available, I would imagine, neither in the Nano. Rally comes into full Lucamino, but a nice anti-nade onto Squid. A duplication onto the Ana from Tap. Maybe a free Nano boost here. He's getting booped around, but look at how much health he has. Nano boost, who's he gonna go applied to? Little defensive one there, and a good sleep as well. Doom down and out for the count. What an incredible dupe there from Tap, looking like a support, mate.
Hold on though, Kuffa stabilizing.
Kuffa stabilizing, yep, and with Cassidy just existing on this point. I mean, good luck actually pushing into this one now. The spawn advantage well and truly in favor of Timeless. Another Nano applied to Vision. 2 kills make that a 3rd as they're trying to make their final stand here. Almost a 5th as Squid steals the 2 kills away from Vision. Team kill comes in, 10 seconds now to go.
Oh, and Kuffa eating the mines as well. Gonna try and charge up a little bit more of that rally. So if you do need it in this potential final team fight, you might get it online for Lucamino. Still Citrus with that beat online for Jacob. This is actually a pretty doable fight, but you might have to beat very early, very defensively, just to get into position.
Touch comes in from Strider, now on the Doomfish just to get that touch, and there's the sound barrier. Oh, good sleep though onto the Doom, is it enough? Vision's already dead, a nice kunai swift headshot onto the Cassidy, brings him down. And now Strider, risen from his slumber real quick just to touch this payload. Zomba with a pulse bomb in the hands, but might not even need to use it to be fair. Just throws it next to the payload. A victory firework as they put it in. 3 points on the board, but 0 seconds left in that time bank.
Full cap on Blizzard World, though, looks pretty good from where I'm sitting. I think that's definitely a winnable situation. Here we get to check out a replay. Vision getting that Nano is a reason you put the Nano on the hit scan. I mean, right? He turns from your weakness, your vulnerability, the guy you're trying to protect, into the protector. He's out in front, charging it down, and I think the Nanos on him are just well played. I like that one in particular, where he's forcing the engagement, walking in, you know, pressuring the enemy echo as he gets the Nano. It's just like a perfect synergy. Timeless really just trying to get any advantage they can, because this lineup from Citrus, it is scary. I think we have to say that. Like, this double flex from Zomba and Tap, to me, is super threatening. Like, I mean, Zomba might be one of the best Tracers in this tournament, and we barely ever see him play. I think he doesn't usually play so much competitively, but is a super elite player when it comes to just his individual skill on something like Tracer.
All right, yeah, still, like you said, a little bit of a dive coming through from Citrus, double flex. It's good to see. I mean, the ball here, how effective is this really good? Look at where he is right now, by the way. It's so silly.
Don't mind me, I'm just hanging out.
Just a ball. Also, do you never hear this music either? The Stormwind music?
I don't hear any music, Jack. I set my music to 0 in like the first 24 hours of playing the game.
You suck,
I never changed it back.
We're going to get Timeless listening as they open the gates.
Let's freaking get it. Going left side.
No, we go right
Everyone, I
side.
got top right. Okay.
Good top right. I didn't see any of them. Might go early. Here, left side.
Is ball above?
Right.
Check behind you.
I didn't see ball.
Okay.
I'm
Try
walking.
try one top right. Try Nuri. I couldn't fly. Follow me.
I'm asleep.
Come walk right side. Walk all the way right. Ball's in the side.
Right,
Right here. Nuri. One. Go, keep walking. Ball's in the slime. He's gonna be able to. Yeah.
Okay. Ready to 5 point from
Coming
this
now.
angle. All above.
Ball's on me.
Slam.
Chill.
Good dash.
Middle.
Go inside. I'll sleep inside.
I'm not
Inside, come inside.
Echo one, Jim. Echo really one.
I'm going point.
Walk up the point. We
Full
have
slime above.
good advantage.
Full
You're good.
above. He's gonna slime and you guys walk out.
Go, Joe, we're low.
I fucked their slam. I fucked his slam.
Blue hop sleep.
Go.
Echo one.
Come inside. Come right.
Get back.
I'm slime. Help me.
Okay.
I'm reloading Luke. Good luck.
We're all really low.
Everyone.
I did
I didn't know.
Get back.
Please,
Man.
Tommy.
I've done more
No,
back.
no 10.
Yeah, just play slow.
Yeah,
Ball's in the
carry
slime.
on.
Ball up. Okay, ball slime.
Scare pulls.
Try one.
Ball slime now. Build down.
Go 5.
Try on.
I'm okay. Ball's going inside. Ball trolling.
Volley.
Ball.
Hold on. Walk up.
Just ball
Careful.
Try right side.
I got it.
It's gonna go behind.
You made it.
Above there.
Carry bond.
One.
I see you.
No.
Try one. Try in, you guys.
You're right.
First point.
Look.
Come on.
1 point. Try one. I'm a boss puppy. I have a 1, 2, 1.
Go.
Okay.
Lay back point. Look.
One.
On.
Longest fight in history right now. Rally being popped. Duplication on the Primal, on the Winston. The Primal pretty quickly. Covered Town neutral, but I think this is all timeless here. I don't think there's going to be a Citrus recontest anytime soon. I think my favorite call in that, Jake, was I'm reloading Lucamino. Good luck.
There's never been a more honest call from an Ana.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody else. 4 minutes there as time has eventually take that point. That was an unbelievable amount of ultimates thrown in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, great patience from Timeless, right? Like, just working through the angles, punishing any mistakes from Citrus. But Citrus fights so well in these scrappy engagements. Beautiful minds, splits apart the team. Even Kuffa is low to it.
Yeah,
What a dive.
goodbye, Cuppa. Nice mind uses from Strider so far. Good pulse one, too. Wow, all the way to the spawn doors. Don't want to let him escape.
All right, Citrus getting scrappy. Now that I think the payload's open, I think they're very happy to, make this a more mobile fight. And with how good they are in these long, chaotic fights, I don't hate them taking the fight right at the spawn door. At least being threatening. Strider's just forcing them to consider his presence at all times.
They use Primal Rage to kind of break through this spawn, or at least try to. Looks like Citrus are, they've escorted themselves out of that point, but that's one big ultimate now gone. I mean, we've seen how much damage he can do with the Primal Rage. That's a big loss there for Timeless. Looks like they want to go in again. Is Strider, I saw him just kind of, skyboxing as the ball. So I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere near the backline. That's
Nobody knows where he is. The other team also does not know, so it's good.
Oh, Tomba down though, not a good start. This engage going to be a little bit neutered now as Citrus lose one of their main damage sources as Doom takes high ground.
Yeah, Doom coming back. He needs to hunt the ball, but not necessary as finally the card rolls. And it's slow and steady for Timeless, right? They're not forcing these engagements. They're not running it down with the lack of a Lucio. Obviously, they can't really catch Citrus. But what they can do is pressure this objective and just survive the dives. And to that end, they've been playing beautifully on this offense. Like, yes, they've been long fights, but consistently, Timeless is winning them, and they're happy to make these engagements last a long time as long as they can come out on top in the end.
All right, now move to Squid. See if it's quickly applied to Kuffa. I still want to give it to Vision again. Nano went out. Not sure who it was on. Not a good feeling. You're going to want that back. It was on the Bob. It was on the Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah. Well,
Bob needed that
that would have been cool if Bob got kills and was in a good spot, but unfortunately, not to be. Rally. Sound barrier comes in as well for Jacob, and that is a lot of damage by Tap. Instantly getting that Primal Rage. Kuffa just detonating in the front line.
Wait, hold on.
Overwhelming
Supports.
damage. All those squad
Bloodthirsty support.
staying alive. I mean, somehow they're making it work, but no. Put to a swift end there as Zomba does manage to
Wait.
find one kill, but Lucamino is still alive. Okay,
1v1.
Zomba now in the
1v1.
1v1. And it's got the recall
Ash.
too. A couple of blinks left, a little bit lost, but no. Double DPS of Timeless. They're going to swiftly take care of Zomba, and they didn't buy enough time.
Oh my.
3 minutes to go. Another scrappy fight.
What a brawl in the little room there, but the Ana Brig come out on top. I mean, that's their homeland, right? Those little rooms, like, come dance with us in the small room. That's what they say, and they fought incredibly well. Squid and Lucamino proving just incredibly difficult to shut down. Even with the player advantage, Timeless came out on top.
Mine's available for Strider. Just steals a health back away. Doom is in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, he gets taken out by Neutral. Nice kunai to finish off.
Yeah, and they want to get Cuff off this card, stop any progress. But I mean, this is great awareness from Timeless. They know even without Tracer, they can still take these trades. They can still charge up a nano boost. They're not scared to keep the pressure on the card and force players like Zomba to stay around to mitigate that. Great.
Mines coming
great
in.
minefield
Good
from Strider.
Slam and mines. Yeah, Blue Camino, you're dead. Without your Ana, not much to say in those fights. 2 minutes to go now for Timeless. We have to go for a big reset. Zomba 1 HP, literally 1. Could be lower. Okay, there we go.
Wow, I mean, just well done by Strider, right? He shows in the front, he shows in the front, he shows in the front, and then, hey, I'm behind you and I'm mining your backline. Like, really, just like that trickery is what you need on Wrecking Ball, especially at this level. You can't just be hitting from the same angle over and over again. So, great catch by Citrus, but you're gonna have to keep repeating that success, and now Lucamino is aware of it, right? He's keeping his head on a swivel, ready for any direction the initiation can come from.
Oh, good kill on Zomba. That's a good start at least. Just gaining a little bit of space now. So also be worried about this rush, and again, something that's been so good for Citrus, sorry, has been this duplication as well. Tap jumping in as the Winston with Strider. It's just such a horrible force to deal with. Oh my stick! Tab ends up going down mid-air to Doom's Pulse Bomb. Nano Boost once again applied to Vision. Not Bob this time, luckily enough. And there's the Primal Rage. A sick shot onto Jacob as well. Vision just putting up a highlight reel on this Ashe. Bob comes in, touches the point. Unfortunately, they are under a minute now, so they're not going to get their free attack. But luckily, the Citrus at least, they made that last fight just drag on for that couple of seconds longer.
I feel that they've unlocked something with this awareness into the matchup. Like, they've played Citrus now enough times to just really understand how they play, how they operate, and the patience is paying off, right? Like, so many of these fights for Timeless, they go long, even when you know Citrus finds a pick on like a Tracer or an Ashe. Still, Timeless can battle back very effectively and at least keep the engagement in contest until their respawners return to the fight. And it's that experience, that like veterancy on this squad that makes them such a big threat here in the tournament, that you might get one pick on them, but that doesn't mean they give up. They still fight incredibly well, down number situations.
All right, 1 minute versus 1 minute 51. Cover, surely the Winston again. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too many changes. Know exactly what they want to do against the ball. See how well they do it this time around. Of course, they tried, Citrus, the way they opened that initial point up was just hitting a big slam on Squid, and then Zomba was there to finish up with a blink smack.
Yeah.
See if the same can be done again. So with only a minute, you need that initial kill. The ball takes a lot of time to set up.
And honestly, as much as Citrus fought well on defense, I am a little worried for them, right? With how good Timeless have looked, like stabilizing the game, slowing things down, and that's exactly how you play on defense, right? Like, that's definitive on defense. Now that you've seen what Citrus did, what caught you off guard last time, you know, with a couple adaptations, if Lucamino can stop that roll or slam, this could be a very different first hold.
Good sleep initially onto Strider. Has activate those shields. There's the trade. Not a trade that you want to see though, with Strider dead. I mean, Vision's down, sure, but they still got to deal with Doomed. Getting a single tick here will be nice, but there's just too much space control from Cuffer. He's just locking down the point right now. Has to pay attention to his backline, but Zomba also completely dispatched. It's now Citrus on their final limbs. 20 seconds to go, and they're getting chased.
Yeah, it's a good attempt from Zomba. I think he did need to find something else there to make that fight winnable. But now it should just be a stagger out into a failed offense here. Vision back on the Sombra, gonna be back very quickly. With Strider on the ball, you have to imagine they're gonna get some kind of decent touch here, but you know, Timeless with the Sombra as well. They have a lot of options to lock down this Wrecking Ball.
I don't actually touch with the ball in the end. It's actually Zomba that goes for it. Now Strider trying to get another touch, goes up at the top of the high ground. There's the slam, there's the bash nade, everything thrown at Strider, including a hack as well. Vision basically just waiting for the ball to do that. Oh, tap is also pretty low. Doom forced to recall. There's a tick on the board for Citrus, so still very winnable. A Pokemon available and a Nano 2 coming up very soon. Times Salt Bank looking all too clean these final few moments. Nano Boost deployed, and that will be it. How much is that? 47.6% on the board for Citrus. And they have to battle against 1 minute and 51.
Hey, I think, you know, from the way that round started, getting any progress at all, giving yourself a win condition, you're feeling pretty good about that. Last time, though, the defense, it did take 2 minutes to cap, but the fight was pretty decisive for Timeless. Like, even though it was super long and scrappy and drawn out, I felt there was a pretty early in the fight, Timeless just like got this early advantage, got a pick on the Wrecking Ball, and just from there it felt inexorable, like they were gonna win the fight. It's just the question of how long it took, and that's not a winning position to be in, right? In this spot for Citrus, stalling the clock is not enough. You need to actually win here, win decisively into that offense as it comes in. So Timeless, see if they can repeat that again. But Strider at the same time, maybe if he cleans up that aggression, doesn't force into the small room, maybe it'll be too hard to shut him down. And honestly, I'm not sure how Timeless would have progressed the game normally had Strider not died on that previous defense. So curious to see if these like high ground setups for Strider, I mean, he can just kind of be annoying, I think. Let Citrus, DPS and Tap and Zomba, let them do the work. Let them be the tip of the spear and come in as on ball, like this distraction effect.
Yeah, I mean, Tap's running the Venture too.
This is an odd choice, but maybe they want to play and like control the rooms with the Venture, or at least have a better tool to threaten Timeless if they do cross through the rooms, which the typical rotation path on offense here is to go all the way through the right side into the attacker spawn. And that's what I expect to see Timeless attempt. Maybe the Venture can stop it, but Wrecking Ball is so weak in these little rooms. I can't help but think this is going to be a tough fight to take, even with Venture on your side.
Yeah, they know Venture's available out and about as well. An instant ping and a spot.
They're gonna go for it. Venture hiding here.
Slam comes in, nice little nade, hits the sleep as well. Can they follow this up with meaningful damage? That is the question. Looks like it as well. Yeah, good focus fire coming in, and even better peel there from Squid. Keeping up Lucamino. Zomba tried to sell the score there, tried to make it a 4-on-4, but was unable to catch out Lucamino. And now they're getting some real presence on the point. Look at that, already one tick done. Strider needs to come back in and get the touch. Does get there just in time, instantly slept, pops the shield, but needs to stay alive. It needs to perma-touch too. It's 2% away from the win. As Timeless put themselves on match point now is Citrus. They're gonna get wiped from this one. And there we go, they're gonna continue their streak. What a defense there from Timeless on their rounds. Citrus just unable to come up with the bread. I mean, hey, the ball, it does work out, but I think Timeless has just got every single like trick in the book, and the backline also, it's just so hard to dive. Lucamino and Squid look so clean.
And they make a little adaptation there, which I wonder if they saw the Venture on the timer after 15 seconds, right? You can see the enemy heroes. I wonder if they realize, oh, let's
before.
Okay, to not, because they don't rotate, right? In the past, in the last round, they kept rotating through lower, trying to take the mega room, go behind. This time, they just come out on the high ground, say, hey, what's up? I'm here with a hit scan. I'm gonna start shooting you. And Venture's waiting in a corner for a rotation that never comes. So Timeless read the comp swap and make the perfect adaptation in the moment, and it's just a clinical finish to Blizzard World.
Yeah, they look super clean. New Queen Street up next. I mean, Timeless, the way they're playing right now, it feels like they might be able to close this one out, although it has been fairly close over the last couple of maps.
Sheesh, this kill is nasty.
That's
really nasty.
Play.
Anything less than like perfect tracking, you don't get this kill. It really mattered in that moment. But Doomed, I felt, took the matchup very well. Like, as good as Zomba is, I mean, Doomed is on that same level on Tracer. But I just wanted to highlight Zomba as a player people might not recognize, but a player that I recognize because he probably would destroy me anytime I play him in rank.
Yeah, rank Warlord.
Yeah, it's cool to see some of these players like ranked legends, you know, come out. Wow, that's a nice kill onto the Echo, right? Just picking away at her.
You only saw the Echo feet. Like, that was a ridiculous shot from Vision.
Vision's been real good this series as well. Big threat, and he's getting so much focus on him, right? So much pressure is coming in on him. Every time when he's getting those nano boosts, though, oh man, he is making hay with them.
It's looking good so far. New Queen Street map up next, Jake. Where do you expect, or like what angle do you expect?
It's a good ball map.
It's
a very good ball map. But it's also a good Winston map. And it's a very good on a brig map. So frankly, I'm a little worried, and I also don't think the double flex DPS is all that viable on New Queen Street. I think hit scan is super strong. Ash, whether it's Ash, I've seen teams run Sojourn. Crazy Raccoon played ball on this map though. I will remind you, they played a Venture, Venture Sojourn ball in the first OWCS major in Dallas. So I mean, another map that makes total sense, I think, to pick. Surprisingly, it makes sense to pick if you were Citrus, but it's actually Timeless who picks this map. So they're just confident. They want the ball. They want that smoke. They're calling him out with this map pick.
They have a plan to deal with it, and they've dealt with it the last couple of maps. So we'll have to wait and see if map number 3 is going to be the same thing. 3-0 or maybe a reverse sweep. After this break, we'll find out. And Citrus. Could we go all the way? That is the question. It looks like Timeless have had everything they've really needed. Pure perfection is required by Citrus right now to execute these Wrecking Ball comps. And it's just, they're dancing on that fine line. Timeless is just beating them out.
Yeah, I think this is just very clinical gameplay from Timeless. They know they have the edge strategically, and so they're not afraid to play these long, patient fights. I mean, you've got threats like Doomed and Vision. Sometimes being patient feels great. You're like, we're waiting for these guys to find kills, and they will deliver. And not to mention, Kuffa and Squid with the nade into dive. That's been a consistent combo for Timeless. So if they bring out anything different here, they're locking in some troll heroes here. I'm not a huge believer yet. I'll wait to be convinced. It's going to be Tap and Zomba again, though, so a full commit on the double flex DPS. Not a huge fan. I think hit scan's very strong on this map, but maybe they feel that in this matchup, up against the Winston, it's just necessary. The only way to win is diving and getting aggressive. Vision is on the Widow, though. Jack gets his wish.
Oh, yes.
This is a crazy comp to play Widow into, I will say. You have to have absolute fearlessness.
Yeah, there's no way Vision doesn't swap here. I just don't see
the
pick sticking.
You don't
I mean, I believe, right? But
if I were him, I'd want to be on Cassie. If I were him, I'd be on Torb. But let's be honest, that's a little silly. Oh the double move! Oh my god, he almost got double move. So always imagine if he dies like that.
I mean, that's an instant swap, instant pressing the HG.
Yeah. I'm coming back on Sombra, and I'm hunting this Wrecking Ball the rest of the game.
Yeah. All right.
He's getting angle. Oh, big headshot. This angle, though, is threatening. You got to be scared of this, right? For the backline from Citrus, they've got to be respecting that Widow angle. Slam gets nothing except,
Oh, Luca Mino, how did he escape there? By the hairs of his chinny chin chin. All right, Strider. Just booping people around right now. Need some kills, need some action. Kappa going super low. Same with Strider, though, has to back all the way off. They're holding this stairs pretty well, but actually Doomed first. All right, Zomba takes that kill. Now this payload can get it rolling because Vision is not going to be putting down damage. That's for sure.
Gonna keep the Widow, right? Still being threatening. Still, nade on his Zomba, and that's a turnaround. Maybe overextended there from Citrus, feeling themselves a little too much. You got purchase on the map, but losing your Tracer, it's gonna cost you a lot of space, right? Without Tracer, it's very hard to fight for these flank angles. And that's a lot of pressure relieved from Vision, who now gets his chance. He only needs one chance, Jack. Give him one, it ain't looking good.
I thought he was going to go for like a short grapple there to get high ground. No. Just a little Venom Mine placement. Sights available in 5% as well.
Sights are actually so valuable into this matchup, right? When you're being hit from all sides, just the awareness for your Ana and Brig to know, okay, like that's where the Tracer's coming from, this is where the ball is throughout the fight. Close one.
Vicious. Taking some angles. Do not peek this man. All right, there's the sights. Information.
See, like it sets up the pulse bomb. It's so scary to be playing against. It's not just the Widow, it's everyone else. It's the Winston being able to land perfect dives with perfect information. This sideline Echo.
Does take a body shot, but takes a right click from cover. Takes down the Echo, and the payload is a moving. That barricade should take the lead too. Sights now disappearing.
Yeah, and Timeless now, they could take a wider angle. They could like take the open space available on the map. Vision went for an aggressive peek there. Almost gets punished, but looks like he slips away with his life. This is a scary angle, though.
Extremely scary. Just shooting at the ball right now. Nice little headshot, but the ball is going to shrug it off. Body shot onto Zomba. Do not challenge him. I mean, they're doing it. They're kind of dicing with it. There it is. Jacob ends up going down. Headshot from Vision. I mean, hey. If it works, it works. I wasn't a believer of the Widowmaker against this comp, but if you're hitting shots like this, your teammates are providing you this much assistance and cover. You're chilling. You're vibing. You're in the front. You're literally in the front line. You're now spawn peeking.
Oh,
as the Widow.
boys. Ah, oh, I thought he was going to hit that. I felt like he was going to hit that.
I think
felt
I
it in my
would've-
bones.
There's checkpoint.
Timos are feeling themselves. They're playing with confidence now. Doom's going for risky pulse bombs. I want to see this Nano on Division, you know? Like tank the dive. Strider already
Nano
low.
onto Vision. A
He'll do it.
Nano
Watch,
onto the
watch
Widow.
me. Watch me.
Okay, I'm watching. I'm peeking. I'm peering.
Peer into it.
Sometimes when you peer into the abyss bites back.
It's coming.
Oh,
There's a
I was
Nano
waiting
Widow.
for it. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that Nano as soon as that slam
I'm
hit.
speaking it into existence. Oh, they gave it to Winston. Cowards.
Well, cowards. Cowardly maybe, but kills yes. I mean, well, hopefully.
He probably did
there's-
to stay alive.
There's neutral. Oh, the Ana kill. Dude, getting duped on, like, as the Ana is so annoying. It's like, okay.
Finally, some
She's
revenge
always
for
DP.
DPS out here. Oh, I get the 2 best cooldowns in the game. I'll take that.
Not fun, not fun. You know what's also not fun? Citrus is
Watch him win this,
play
watch
right
him win
now.
this.
It's not looking
Watch
great.
him win that. He won that.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my-
won that. He
He's
won
different. Okay, no, it's kind of doomed owning there.
That. Venom
but,
Knight, the Venom Mine difference, and they have Vision. They have sights even. Sorry, from Vision.
surely
yeah,
not the
pulse bomb?
spawn peak. Oh, wow, you even hit that, dude. These Widows are not, like, this is why we don't see so much wrecking ball, I think, at this level, because, man, you gotta be able to jump on the Widow, but, like, you don't have a shield to absolutely 100% block her, and a player like Vision, what an insane Kobe attempt from Doomed, actually.
Yeah, that was if that hit though, that would have been in a highlight
It
reel
would have
for
been
the next
legend.
6 months.
He's going for clips, guys. Watch out, he's going for clips.
Watch my man. All right, well, there is a mines available from Citrus, but they still have to deal with sights and the rally and the
Oh my
power
god, the
ray.
big mine!
Oh,
in the room.
there it is. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That was a nasty initiation from Strider. And he
They're still
rolls back in
trading.
for
They're
more, but
still
Squid!
trading. Squid finds a kill onto neutral. And then
No
Doom
way.
finds another 2. I mean, this game.
Luke,
this
you know,
is
with the
so
rally.
over, bro.
He's
This
getting
is
it there.
so over.
This is like a mental domination. Oh, he gives the shields! Perfect shield
Wow.
gives the Tracer.
Fine, and the bronze players go wild for that one. Finally, the ball plays with my team. The bronze players going wild for that one in the chat.
2/3 of the ball players in the
Yeah,
world are
right.
like, what are you
So-
talking about giving the shields? That does not work.
Yeah.
There's no such, there's no such
position,
thing.
by the way. It's just so stupid.
He's in a war zone right now. He's in an active war zone, artillery landing all around him. The ball is making it his mission in life to hunt the Widow. And it's not enough. I mean, this Ana and Brig are defending. There it is!
They nano the Widow! They nano the Widow! Nano SMG! Wait for it!
Yes.
Oh, there's one kill. Make it another.
Oh, he hit that. I was living for him.
Oh, Zomba. Do not peek vision right now. Do not peek vision right now.
No, you gotta test him. You gotta disrespect him so he gets in his own head. You know, if you just hide from the Widow, they become confident and then they just hit every shot on you. This is an absolute necessity to harass him. But now Doom's into your face, right? Like the team from Citrus, or from Timeless rather, they're so good at playing around one another. And now Vision slips away into a beautiful wide angle.
Body shot as Venom Miner sights there on the Tracer. They're hunted for him again. Oh, what a stick from Zomba. Okay, there it is. Duplication. There's the sleep. Nice stuff. Tap. Oh, maybe unable to actually execute the Ana? No, eventually. Okay, Strider takes down Lucamino. Squid dead. All right, 2 grapple kills there for Strider. Jake, it has been about 3 minutes of a circus.
This is
watched.
a circus is the only word
this
for
is
this.
TDM.
I'm so
like-
here for it. Kuffa trades it back on a Zomba. Vision on the Sombra now. He should have gone Torb.
Let's go.
Kuffa though with the
All
Primal.
good.
Our savior when
Get his
all
ass.
is lost. He's going
Get
for
him.
him.
Get
He's
him.
going
Get
for him.
Right in the air. Get it.
Oh,
he
it's his
can't
last
get it.
juggle.
Oh,
That was if he got
I
that
mean-
kill. There's no way, right? Like the game just automatically ends. Like if he gets that kill.
I think so.
The server
Right,
says
okay.
that play was way too dank. You have to stop.
There's 2 minutes to go. There's 40-meter lead. Visions on Sombra. Sound barrier from Jacob after they hit the mines, and they don't have control of the bots.
All right, that's a lot of ults though. You gotta win that fight. You drop 10 ults on their head. Okay, you get to win that fight.
Tap with 3 kills. Everything is back to normal, kind of.
No, you're capping if you think this game's going back to normal. This game is
Yeah,
only
probably
getting
not.
sillier. Vision has 40%. Vision, what have you been doing? It's been like 1 life on Sombra, 40% to EMP.
Yeah, he's only hacking the ball, bro.
They're hunting down Doomed in the backline. I feel like this is crazy, but if they get him,
I mean, dude has recall too.
I don't know if you get him. Oh, but they killed Vision elsewhere, so it's gonna make this okay. But I think this is a bad chase on Adu. I mean, he's making space, and they're not progressing the car. Like in the end, I think
Spawns.
Timeless are gonna be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's a net loss there for Citrus, unfortunately.
Oh, bad
There's the
rush.
rush.
Instant-kited.
Yeah, tragic. Oh, spawn thrown out, didn't matter. Forward spawns denied. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. The circles will come to an end eventually. You can all exit stage left.
No, he's hacked. No, wrecking ball
He's
players
fine,
everywhere.
he's chilling. He's chilling,
not
he's chilling.
chilling. This is the least. Oh, he's going to get.
No,
straight
he's
stuck.
chilling, he's chilling, he's chilling, he's
He's
chilling.
chilling, like running away from the fight.
He's chilling, yeah, he's
Nano
chilling.
rally,
Alive, bro.
Raid
No,
boss
you
is
don't, you
here.
don't. You don't.
Oh,
Well, there's 1 minute to go.
oh, the
The Lion
humanity.
Tamer will be on next. You can watch that after the show.
Oh, Tracer.
That'll be Danny doing that one. All right, 40 seconds to go. 30-meter lead as well.
EMP.
Fiesta has subsided.
The electromagnetic pulse, very powerful special ability from Sombra. Can neutral hit the crazy cleanse on it? That's like the only way I think you can win this fight is if neutral uses the cleanse like in the air while he's getting EMP'd. But that's very hard to do. So we'll see.
I've done it once and I was shocked I managed to do it and it was an accident. So pretty good
Yeah,
though.
I don't know if it counts if it's an accident, Jack.
No,
Look at him.
it
He's
counts.
not even going for the EMP though. This is dastardly. He's just willing
They're
to stall
looking
the
for a
game.
final fight. Yeah, just stall the game out. You got Primal, you got Pulse, you're chilling.
Yeah.
Comes in, just wait for OT.
Oh, cuff up. Oh, he's primal.
Put it in. No, he hit the Primal. Solo EMP the Tracer.
Do it. Oh, that's a
This is
juicy
so
EMP.
good. This is a bad position. Super good EMP. Oh, that's it. It's over. Jacob Tap dead. Absolutely no way you escape from that one if you're Strider nor neutral. GG says Squid in the chat. Pre-calling it, but Strider knows it as well.
Yeah, that one's.
And there it is. A 3-0 for Timeless. Continuing then that upper bracket run. Good stuff. Honestly, extremely entertaining game after that long break that we had.
That was fun. That, like, as much as it was a 3-0, that was
bad.
a fun one, and it was awesome to see Zomba come in and have big moments on the Tracer. In the end, I think what we've seen is just that, you know, at this level, forcing the Wrecking Ball all the time makes you just a little too predictable. And with a team like Timeless, that they like, we figured out the answer, we know how to play, we're gonna like slow play you with on a brig and just stifle you. Anything you want to do on the map, we will stop. You want to make a play? No, you won't. You wanna go for my hit scan player? She's nanoed. Like, you know, just time and time again, shutting down these Wrecking Ball plays. And as good as Strider is, as good as Tap and Zomba are, just too hard to make it work against one of the top teams in the tournament. They are still alive in the lower bracket, though. It won't be the last we see of Citrus. Certainly, I hope to see more of them because they're such a fun team to watch.
They really are. And I mean, it does take a lot of team coordination and also just general understanding to be able to actually shut down that very disruptive play that Strider brings to the server, you know, with that Wrecking Ball. And they've seen so much success with it already in OWCS. Quite frankly, I was not even aware that Strider was still in the lineup. I somehow felt like someone said, or maybe I read that in the rosters. It did say Zeb. Yeah, it did say, I don't know who to trust anymore. Strider was back though, and I'm not mad at it because quite frankly, when there's a Wrecking Ball on the server, it ought to get silly, it ought to get funny. The fun stops right there and then though, because TSM and Timeless will be our upper bracket